And welcome to the Geekz 31 Days of Horror for Halloween. This is Lil.
And this is Steve.
And tonight we're reviewing it's a Netflix exclusive, I believe, correct? Or it's on Netflix. I don't know. Maybe it's not an exclusive, but it's on Netflix. Tarot.
Went to
Tarot
theaters.
cards.
It was in the theaters.
Was it in theaters? All right.
Yes.
Well, you know what? To me, it should have been a Netflix. That's right. It was made by Sony. So, so we're reviewing Tarot tonight. And so this is a movie about a group of friends recklessly violating the sacred rule of tarot readings that you're supposed to never use someone else's deck. It's like, okay. So that's where we're going. I mean, it does star Ned Leeds, and that's all that matters to me because, always the Spider-Man reference, and that's all that matters. But also Harriet Slater, Adrian Bradley, Jacob Batalon, and others that I don't really know a lot of these people.
Jacob Batalon is Ned Leeds.
I know. I'm just
yeah, I just thought it was funny that you named him like he did
multiple times. No, but I wanted to give him his real name. But so I'll go first with my review of Tarot. I didn't hate this movie. I know I've heard a lot of bad things about it. I mean, I know the Rotten Tomato score is bad. The IMDb score is bad on it. It's a sidekick. This is a filler movie with a couple good kills, an okay premise. Could have been better. It's like I watch these movies, and we've watched some ones in the 80s where, again, you're tarot card reading, Ouija boards, all this kind of stuff. And I go back to Nez, man, like with Witchboard, right? And it's like, even though that movie wasn't great, like it did things right. And like this one, it didn't do them as right. It felt like multiple movies in one with tarot card reading, right? It felt like Final Destination. It felt like all these things, but it wasn't scary. That's my problem. It wasn't scary. It had some good concept, good kills. I was impressed, but there was no fear. I did not feel the fear, and it's psychic.
Yes, Lil, there was no fear. I also was not afraid. However, I thought the kills were rather good for a throwaway movie. I thought the acting was actually decent.
Yeah.
And I thought the special effects were very good. It was gory in the right spot. I mean, it wasn't over the top, right? I mean, it's a PG-13 movie. It's not.
You know what? I didn't realize that it was PG-13, and maybe that's where I was like, what the hell is happening?
I set my standards to a PG-13 horror level, and for that, this is like really good. And you're right though, it does kind of bounce around through genres, right? It's kind of a Saw movie, but it's kind of a Final Destination movie, but it's kind of like a ghost movie, but it's kind of like, it's the what is it, Rube Goldberg setups where like this thing happens and falls and makes,
yeah.
It mixes a lot of that stuff, and then it has like a really weird ending that just kind of comes out like, wait, what?
Yes.
And also people's the acting that doesn't work are people's reactions to their friends dying, right?
Yes.
Like I have lots of friends, and if one of them died in front of me, well, I don't have lots of friends. Actually, this makes it even more important. I have very few friends, and if one of them died in front of me,
it would be tragic.
It would not be like, holy shit, like, oh my god, like, oh man, we got to get out of here, and then like laughing about some shit 10 minutes later. So it does do that, but I mean, they're not really dead. It's a movie. So,
yeah, it's a movie.
There's some break. But I thought the tarot setting was silly. It was silly because it's like every time it's like, when they were like, you used her, like the one old lady's like, where's the box? Was it in a box with the fucking pentagram or whatever? And she's like, I'm like, oh my god! So like they all know about it. Like there's these fucking roadie ladies out there that know about it.
Spoilers.
Exactly. There's like forums. They all talk about this fucking box. Like, oh shit! You hear Cindy? She got that black deck. The one in the black box, the hand painted one. It's all bad.
The best part was when they were going on the internet, and I'm like, these websites look like they're from like, 1996. Like, what the hell are they looking at? Like,
well, they didn't have the budget to build like a really nice website. They just threw a GoDaddy
It's a
thing
Sony
together.
movie. Come on, man. It's a Sony movie. Sony
I don't
pony
know.
up.
They spent the money on like the demon faces and shit, and all that shit looked really good.
I did like the look too, the art of the tarot cards. I was actually really impressed with it. And now, Steve, I have to walk back. Maybe I'm going to give it a high sidekick because of the
That's where I'm at.
PG-13.
I'm at a high sidekick
because I didn't realize until you said it was PG-13. I did not even pay attention to that. I was like, I don't know why it didn't hit me. I felt like I was missing something.
It pulled punches to hit that rating.
Yeah.
There's probably shit on the cutting room floor that put it to an R that they edited out. Guaranteed there is.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm gonna give it a high sidekick. I think
This is an intro to horror movie almost. I mean, there's no boobies, there's no nudity, there's hardly any cussing. I mean, there is no cussing really.
That's what I was missing.
There's nothing.
There's no cussing. Yeah. What do you mean?
It's an intro to horror. I know, but that's not what we got. We got this instead.
Although I didn't like our main character either. Like I think she was wrong.
Kind of boring.
Yeah, she was, dealing with the breakup and all this kind of stuff, and it's like it felt like her coming out of nowhere, and even her friends felt it too, like reading tarot and knowing so much about it, and like and they did tell you why, that she went to tarot when all the tragedy in her family, all that stuff. But I'm like,
yeah, but she said it in a way. She said it in a way that like, yeah, like you do, like this happened and I did this, and they're like, oh, okay, like. No, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like, again, small friend group. If any one of them was like, oh, yeah, I like know all this tarot shit from this, I'd be like, what the fuck?
What? I get, you want to read your horoscope, great. But the fact that you're like reading all these things and telling everybody their horoscope, that's
you got
weird.
This shit down. This is your business.
Yeah.
You're a child, and this is your profession already.
Go open up a little shop, have people come,
They're everywhere. My little town, 0 stoplights, psychic shop. Palm reader.
Let's go. When I come to visit you, we're going. We're gonna live stream.
We're going to the palm reader.
Yeah. But like you said, the kills were good. So like the first kill is
the ladder kill.
Yeah, it was one of the one girl's girlfriend.
I didn't know how that was going to go exactly. I was like, is she going to fall? Like the demon face comes at her because she's like, so that was kind of cool. There's an attic ladder down. She shuts it. She goes to her room. She hears the noise, goes out. The attic ladder's down again. Like, ooh. And like, It was a nice shot when the camera came out because the whole hallway was dark, but there was like that single kind of creepy light. Yeah. Like all that looked really good. And she goes up there and good stuff, man. This is all good tension building stuff. I like this.
It was
classic
it was good, but it missed something, right? Like it was classic. Like you're right, classic horror stuff. But I don't think it built enough fear.
You know what I mean?
I don't know why.
Because she didn't go, what the fuck? If she would have dropped the F-bomb there, you would have been like, oh my god, she said fucking serious.
Serious. Take it serious. Not this kitty Mickey Mouse stuff.
Yeah.
No. But I did like the kill because I didn't expect the being stabbed by the ladder multiple times. And the fact that like that kind of trauma that the police and everybody like, oh, I don't know what happened to her. I'm like, no, there needs to be a murder investigation here because
that was forcing her back several times. There's got to be multiple bruises and breaks before because she was crawling away.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, and she got pulled back. She drug her nails. Like, okay, she got drug from over here all the way back. Like, I watch Forensic Files. They know this shit.
They do. And then like I said, we get into like Final Destination territory here now. Then all the friends get together, and it's like, oh no, tragedy, but they don't put pieces together. Then one of the guys in the group, so it's like guy, girl. It's feeling like it's
so
going.
The train kill.
Yeah,
another good kill, another good one for PG-13. You see it. This boy jumps out and gets smushed by a train.
Yep.
And it's like in the camera. Like
it was quick. In the camera, but it was kind of, still.
It should be. Like, it's not going to be like a shower of blood right there. It's like a mist, like he's just gone. Good shit.
No, it was good. So he gets hit by the train, and then they all finally start putting it together. Then the 4 of them are all freaking out.
Well, yeah, now we have 2 dead friends out of our 8 person group, so maybe we should take this serious.
6-person group.
6-person group.
Right?
Yes, 3 couples and Ned.
So 7. Was it 3 couples? I guess it was. That's right, because I forgot
the girls.
That's right. I forgot the other girl.
And then you have
that got pulled out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that scene on the bridge. I hated that scene. That was the dumbest of the scenes.
That one was where the girl just starts running. She's like, I gotta get out of here, and you're like, what are you doing?
Right,
and she hung. You're like, what the
you see spirits all flying all over you, and everybody's trying to run after you, and then all of a sudden,
not okay. Her reaction and the setup was bad, but like I liked when she's running and you see that shit jumping on the fucking bridge. I'm like, yo, like her reaction dumb, right? At this, I see that, I'm stopping. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I'm not continuing to run in the direction that thing is going. So she deserved to get it, I guess.
Yeah,
she's dumb.
And then this is where.
Okay, so we're 2 for 3.
Yeah, 2 for 3, and then this is where Ned runs away, right? Because he can't take it anymore.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going home.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go like ride this out with some weed and video games. I'm out.
And then they go to the old lady's house that they found on the website because some odd reason they, so, and then now here's the exposition dump about like story of this tarot reader, and
again, exposition dumps are made or broken by the deliverer of said exposition dump, and they cast a very good dump deliverer with this lady. We got to come up with a better term. She's got to be like the mail lady or something. I don't know. But like she drops the knowledge, and she's an old creepy lady. She's super wrinkly. She looks like, who she looks like is the lady from the end of that Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, yeah.
It might even be that lady. But like she's very old, very leathery, very creepy. And she's in this like house lit by candles. Good setting. Like, I know it's just giving me all the information. It's giving me the backstory. But hey, we've reviewed movies this year on 31 Days where we complain about not getting enough information, not setting up rules, and not getting enough story. And at least they're doing it. They're giving us what we want. They're letting us know this is how it is. This is what you've done. And this is how you beat it. And da-da-da-da-da. And so, yes, it is a big dump, but it feels necessary and good. It was fine with me.
No, again, I just call it exposition dump because that's what it is. But you are right; it was fine. I was, and she is the lady from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Holy shit! I nailed that.
The 2022 one. Yep, that's the lady with the shotgun and the cowboy hat. So good call, Steve. Good eye.
Hey, if I know something, I know my old ladies.
Hopefully Rachel's not listening. But what I didn't like here was then they go there. We got to destroy the deck. And they go to the house, and all they do is throw in the fire. And I'm like, come on, guys! Like,
it's not going to work, right?
Yeah, you serious? And then they freak out. Oh my god, it's not burning! It's just this part, not great. Like,
but they're all like right because the whole movie's setting up. They're not just stupid kids. But here, they're acting like just stupid kids.
Stupid kids.
I thought you were.
Well, and just like Ned,
something better than this.
Just like Ned running away and being in the elevator, and I kind of didn't like that part either. I didn't think that was really scary. Like it was trying to be. The doors open, doors closed, doors open, doors closed. You know what I mean? Like it was trying to be, but I didn't think it was enough.
It wasn't, especially the outcome of that whole Ned scene.
We're in spoilers. He doesn't die.
He doesn't die. He shows up at the very end, and he like explains. He's like screaming on the ground, and his roommate comes in. He's like, "Oh, that was crazy." Like,
well, because his tarot card, and I knew that because they foreshadowed that because they said, "Oh, you're going to leave because you run away, but at the end you're going to show up for your friends." So what I didn't like about that was I thought at the very end when they needed like that last final blow or whatever to take her out, like he would be there for that, not picking them up with.
He was there literally for them at the end as a ride.
Yeah, it was not good.
I liked the Sawing a Girl in Half magic show kill. That was good.
I thought that was very interesting. Yeah.
Out of a different movie. Because I was like, what is happening? But it was also pretty good stuff. It was good stuff. I didn't know.
It was good. It was good. I liked it. I liked the creepy audience, all that kind of stuff. I thought that was
because you're waiting like, okay, they're not going to saw through her. Like somebody's going to come stop it. Somebody's going to, because her friends are running around. I'm like,
you thought they would see something,
and it's like getting slower, closer, and that's why I thought they weren't going to go through with it, because whenever it goes slower and closer and closer, that's just delaying it. It's like when the bomb is still at 4 seconds, 7 seconds later,
wiping the sweat.
Yeah. But then they just cut through her. You're like, holy shit! All right, cool. One more down.
Yeah, and then the boyfriend or ex-boyfriend gets like taken away, and you think he might have gotten killed, but no, of course he didn't. And then how to solve it is to read the witches or whatever you want to call her reading. It's like, okay. I was like, okay, not buying this. And then the only scene I really liked, because I was like, that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, it does. That's a way to beat her. Like,
no. What I like is them surviving it and walking out and be like, what do we do? Who's gonna believe us? Like, we got all these dead bodies all around us, and like, no, we're going to jail.
Yeah, we're definitely going to prison for all this. And
all
of our friends are dead.
And I enjoyed that part because I was like, nope, that makes sense. Like, you have this house where there's this random old lady that has no connection to you guys, dead, and another one of your friends sawed in half, dead. Somebody hanging from rafters on a bridge, dead.
The only connection is you two, you three. You are the only connections. Oh, and we found your friend's roommate said he was screaming in an elevator, and then he had to leave to go get you.
Right, and so he has an alibi because his roommate saw him screaming in an elevator, crying.
True, that's true. So Jacob's not going to jail.
No, because
Ned's out.
He's Ned. Gotta keep
him.
So. Oh, there you go. There's Tarot. I mean,
look,
again,
hey, it's in a sea of terrible horror movies. This is by far not the worst.
No, it's got promise. It's got things going for it. It's got decent acting. I'm not gonna say great because I think some people did act great. Some people did not act great.
There's highs and lows, peaks and valleys for sure.
But good kills, and entertaining enough.
For PG-13, excellent kills. Excellent.
I was just about to say that. This is one I'd watch with the kids. Hey, kids, watch Tarot. So there you go. That's it for tonight. Thank you for listening. This is Lil.
And this is Steve. And until tomorrow night, everybody, keep it creepy.